What up, what up, what up? This boy, yeah, your badass on the video on this, the Houston baptism versus Michigan State. And so, let's get started because the game about to start. It's been a crazy ass day for me. So, Michigan, the baptism, Houston baptism, they have a 1.5% of winning. And Michigan State have 98.5% of winning. Record are 4-7 for baptism. Houston baptism 4-7. They won 4 and they lost 7, and we 10-1. 1-10, we lost 1. Now, for the look at how much the way it looked. It looked like this team is garbage. I'm just going to call it like that. I expect this to be a flat-out blowout. But I thought that in Rudiger versus Michigan State, and wasn't we won only by 10. So you never know. The record, and Rudiger their record was pretty, if I'm not mistaken, at that point in time, they was definitely above 500, if I'm not mistaken. So, but this team right here we playing against is not at 500 or above 500, actually under 500. So I honestly expect us to just go out there and do what we supposed to do, is win. But what I do want to work on, like I said, I've been saying it all through my Michigan State video, we got to work on not fouling, getting in foul trouble. We got to stop that and turning the ball over. That's one thing we got to work on, turning the ball over. We got to stop that, because like when we go in the playoff, trying to get in the final to be the last 4 or even in the last 2, it's gonna be very tough if you turn the ball over 12, 14 times in the game, especially eventually when you got to play it like a team like Duke, Arizona, Vanola, Louisville, team like that. Michigan is a good team also, even though I'm not a big fan of them, but when it comes to versus Michigan State, as far as that, I'm not a fan. I'm gonna always be a state fan. But anyway, hey ma, get out. So we gotta turn that down a little bit. We gotta turn that down, tone that down, turn the ball over. Come on, man, go sit down if I smack your ugly self. Yeah, we definitely gotta tone that down, turn the ball over. And what another thing we need to do, work on, is to get into the free throw and making our free throw. It's simple. Now, I expect us to win by 21, honestly. I really do. This team just don't look like they could handle Michigan State. So, but as long as Michigan State don't beat themselves up and get them, if we get to the inside, the paint, that's what honestly, if you ask me, I think personally that's where the most we could do damage at, in the paint. Because we got a person, Nick, who could go crazy in the paint. We got a guy Jackson, who could go crazy in the paint. And Jackson could shoot threes. Now, Nick, he's not a three-pointer. He's really not. But he has shot a 3. Only reason why he shot the 3, because the time was running out. It was going to be a clock violation. And he made it. So Tom Izzo was happy for that. But he's not a three-pointer, but he's definitely a threat in the paint. Definitely. So I expect us definitely go in the paint, get in the paint as much as possible. The game about to get ready to come on in a minute, so I'm going to cut this video short. So I expect us to score something like, I don't even know, honestly, but I expect us to win by 21 points or more, honestly. This is your boy, yeah, badass, on his preview on Houston Houston, baptism versus Michigan State. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit that like button. I'm out. Shout out all the Michigan State fan, Michigan, Lions fan, Tiger fan, Red Wing. I'm out.